long-awaited, by me at least, house tour, or townhouse tour, but that's not as catchy. So for the last year and 3 months, I've put literal blood, sweat, and tears into this place. Like, I've actually bled multiple times, and that's mainly because I've knuckled down and done most of it myself. I painted the whole thing, I laid all the hybrid flooring and underlay, I took down the old pencil blinds and hung up new curtains, I repainted the kitchen, I've replaced all of the fixtures, and honestly much, much more. And I amassed a large amount of equipment that I never thought I would own in the process. And now, after all that, we are moving. I did all of this thinking that I'd be living here for a while, but life happens sometimes, and to be honest, I'm kind of ready for the next challenge. But before we move, I wanted to give you all a tour of the place, and also, to be honest, to just have a video record of it all for myself to look back on in the future and be like, yeah, I'm so proud of myself. Owning my own home and making it mine has been my dream as long as I can remember, and I feel like it's all built up to now that this is finally done. So let's go have a look around. So, starting outside, we have the house, and then over here we've got this scraggly little tree. I got a gardener to come in with a big ladder and trim it down so it's looking a bit neater. Also redid this garden bed here. That garden edging used to be plastic, now it's metal. I also got in some new mulch and chucked that in there and planted some new plants around the base. One of them is dead, but I'll be replacing that. And yep, that's pretty much outside. So, coming in through the front door, this, hello, is the first view of the place. What do you think? As you can see, it has an abundance of natural light. It has heaps of windows. There's one over here as well. And yeah, I love that. It was one of the reasons that I bought the place. One of the benefits of being a corner unit. So these sheer curtains that I've hung allow the light to filter in, but it still keeps it all private. We've checked and you can't see anything from outside in. Really handy for when I'm doing my home workouts there in front of the TV. And yes, so to the left here, I have or had my fish tank. I wanted to film this before they left, but I just didn't get around to doing it. So because of our move, it just wasn't really feasible to take them with us, which I was really sad about. But they have an awesome new home now. So I'm just trying to get rid of this fish tank. So right next to the fish tank here, I've got this gorgeous peace lily. She's looking a bit droopy. She might need some water. But yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't died on me yet. I'm normally really bad with plants, but she's going great. She's even got some flowers. But yeah, I just fell over. Yeah, as you can see, there is quite a big sort of entry area, I guess you'd call it here. It looked pretty empty without the plant and the fish tank there. But yeah, that all fit the space perfectly. So, over here, basically the way that I set it up was what I thought like the best, most functional way to use this space. Some people might find it a strange layout that, you know, our whole downstairs is basically a couch or just our living room. But I personally love how it turned out. It's just cozy and yeah, inviting. So this couch is from IKEA, a little bit dirty because of Leah. And yeah, the whole area just feels pretty cozy. Ignore the dirty carpet, that's because of Leah. It'll actually be the second one that Leah's destroyed. And yeah, we're gonna chuck it out before we move. So, TV cabinet. I think it's from Temple and Webster or some sort of online furniture shop like that. But yeah, I just love the whole vibe here, especially at nighttime. But yeah, I'm a big lighting person, so I love having all these like cozy lights around. We never really use these big lights. I just thought I'd turn them on to make everything a bit brighter for this video. Though actually, yeah, I did get all the light fixtures throughout the house changed. They are a lovely warm white. I just personally hate the cool white vibes. I feel like it always just feels really clinical. As many people say, you never use the big light, but when it's warm, it's a little bit better. So moving on to over here, we have our little dining area. And yeah, for this layout, I thought the best thing would be to have this corner seat over here, just so we could have the table in the corner there like that, with no back so it didn't obstruct any of the windows. And yeah, once again, I love how this turned out. Can't remember where the table's from, but I'll have a look and I'll try and chuck it on the screen. But these chairs were from Target. I'm not sure if they sell them anymore though, because when I tried to look them up, I couldn't find them. They're sort of like boucle sort of material. Really nice anyways. But yeah, I couldn't for the life of me find a corner chair that would fit this space, so I built it myself. Like, I literally cut the wood, went to a foam shop, got the foam cut, went to get the material cut as well, and yeah, I ordered these legs off Amazon. And then I just put it all together, upholstered it and everything, which I'm actually so proud of. I think it turned out so great considering it was my first time doing something like that. And yeah, it just goes to show where there's a will, there's a way, I guess. But yeah, overall, I think this little dining nook looks great, especially with Leah there as a little model posing. So then coming over here, we have the kitchen. As you can see, new lights up there as well. So let's just do a quick before and after. So this is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. It's actually crazy what a huge difference just some paint, tiling, and some new fixtures can make. And yeah, I'm actually in love with this space. It used to be the part of the house that I hated the most just because that orange black cupboard, oh, it was just so gross. And like, what was that tiling? But yeah, I took all of those cupboards off, all the ones down there too, drawers and everything. And then I just sanded and prepped them all like properly. And then of course I painted them. And yeah, I think they turned out awesome. And I think the finishing touch are these like black handles. Even got some new handles for this cupboard here. And yeah, I just did that to match all of the black window frames all around the house. And of course the curtains over there. And then I also cut this paneling around the bench here. I sanded, prepped, and painted all that as well, and then of course attached it. And yeah, I just think it gives the whole space more of a modern, I guess cozy, almost farmhouse feel. And another thing is that I absolutely love how it looks out over the garden here. Just having a window above the kitchen here gives it that sort of light and open feel. Absolutely love it. Making my coffee here in the morning. Yeah, I will get to the garden in a sec, but for the moment let's move on to the laundry over here. So we have here another sink for the laundry, and of course space for the washer and dryer stacked over here. And it can be hidden by this curtain here. So I'll just quickly show you. So that just slides across there if you want to like close off this area and hide the washer and dryer. And yeah, I just added it myself, thought it was a nice touch. But if the next people don't like it, they can always take it down pretty easily. And then one of the best perks of the house, the third bathroom. So this was actually another selling point of the house for me. So a lot of places, townhouses in this area say 2 bathrooms, but this third bathroom, I reckon, makes a world of difference. It's so much better for like when you have guests, or even if you're just downstairs and you just want to go to the bathroom and not have to go upstairs. But yeah, anyways, I got a brand new toilet installed, and I added that new toilet roll holder there as well. As you can see, it matches all the black fixtures around the house. Oh, and I actually painted these tiles myself. I did all the sanding and prep work on these as well, of course. Looking a bit dusty, needs a vacuum. But yeah, they match the trimming of the kitchen over here. As you can see, same color paint. Okay, and now on to outside. So another awesome selling point of the house for me, just the fact that it had a decent sized garden. So yeah, townhouses around here usually just have a little concrete slab as their garden. But yeah, I saw this one and I was like, has so much potential. It was very weedy and even just dirt at one point, mainly because of Leah digging holes everywhere. But yeah, we completely redid this whole thing ourselves, and huge thanks to my partner on this one because he did most of the dirt shoveling and leveling and even just killing off the previous lawn with quite a few layers of herbicide or whatever kills grass. Yeah, my god, getting the dirt in here was a nightmare. Thought I'd take a quick seat for this one because it is hot out here. So, the dirt. Basically, a 6-ton pile of dirt was dumped in our front yard because there's no way to get it back here. We do have a side gate, but obviously a car or a truck or whatever can't get back here to dump the dirt. And literally 2 hours after the dirt was dumped, it stormed. Like proper lightning storm pouring down. And I'm not joking when I say it stormed for like 4 days straight. Like the timing on this was just impeccable. And yeah, we got a big tarp to try and cover the dirt so that it didn't wash away with all the rain or just generally get too wet, because apparently wet dirt is really hard to deal with, and we definitely learnt that. And yeah, so it had to sit in our front yard, which was really embarrassing, for a week pretty much before we were able to actually move it all back here. And moving it all back here was literally wheelbarrow after wheelbarrow, shoveling it, full grunt work, doing it all ourselves. I started off and oh god, it was a workout. I'll just say my back was really hurting after that. But yeah, once all the dirt was leveled and it was all ready, we went and picked up the grass and laid it ourselves, and it looked and looks great. I'm so happy we did it. I think it makes such a huge difference. Just walking in through that front door and seeing like greenery out in the garden in the background of the house. Love it. Love it. But yes, there was actually a big stick tree thing over in this corner over here. It was like covered in dead vines and stuff. Sorry, don't mind, you can hear someone cutting grass or whip sniffing in the background. And yeah, so I got someone to come and get rid of that for me. And there were some other plants in that corner as well. There was actually a bird of paradise, but Leah destroyed that. She treated it like her own little tug-of-war toy. So that was all removed. And yeah, I've replaced it over here with this lovely little golden palm in its own little pot. I'd love to take it with us, but I think it might be a bit difficult to move. It'll be very heavy. And then we also have, I think my neighbors can hear me talking. Embarrassing. We have all of these plants in these plant boxes here, just in the retaining wall. So I didn't plant them in the actual retaining wall because I just didn't want to affect the structural integrity, of course. So yeah, they're just little planter boxes there to give it a little bit of greenery and colour. And once again, I think it looks great. Gorgeous palm. She's thriving. Great, isn't it, Leah? You love this new garden, don't you? Rolling around in it. But yeah, overall, once again, really proud. So that's the garden here. Oh yeah, rosemary bush over there. Love it. It smells so good. And a little space for Leah's dog bed just there. Oh, and of course there's this cute little setting that we have here. So nice to have some snacks or a glass of wine. My god, it's hot out there. I think it's just turned summer, or maybe, I actually have no idea. Either way, it's really, really hot. So back inside, yeah. Actually, I think that's pretty much downstairs done. I'll just give you one more quick panorama from this angle. Yeah. Looking gorgeous. And actually, just before you go upstairs, there is obviously the garage, but I didn't really do anything to it other than make it an absolute pigsty with all the boxes and just tools that I accumulated for all of this work that I've been doing around the house. And then of course we have the understairs storage, always super handy. So it's actually really spacious. We do have a lot of stuff jam-packed into there, camping gear and whatnot. But yeah, it goes around the side there and everything, fits the Christmas tree along the back there. Super duper handy. I don't know what that was. On upstairs we go. So I actually love these high ceilings. Look how high up they go. They're so tall. Just makes the whole place feel more spacious. So if you go from like up there to down here, you can see just how tall they are. But yeah, I really wanted to actually put some mirrors here on the wall because I think that would just open the place up and make it look really spacious and give it some character, of course. But unfortunately, I never got around to it. So this carpet here, it's actually brand new. I love the color and feel of it. It's nice and fluffy. The old carpets were absolutely disgusting. I tore those right up. And then yeah, got someone to come and install these bad boys. This bad boy, I don't know. And yeah, really makes a world of difference. And as you'll see, it is in 2 of the bedrooms, not the 3rd because I made that my office. Anyways, we'll get to that. So we keep going upstairs, and at the top of the stairs you have this little landing area. It's all carpeted, and off of it has 5 separate doors. 3 go to bedroom, 1 is a linen closet, and 1 is the main bathroom. And we'll just start on the left here. So essentially this was our guest bedroom, even though we only had 2 guests in this whole time that we've been here. But it's really just because my partner had a spare mattress. It's on the floor because we had to take apart the bed frame to get these carpets installed, and we just never put the bed frame back together, so it doesn't make much of a difference to us. But yeah, it's always useful to have a guest room. But for the most part, this room has been my partner's office / gaming room. I am sweating, if you can't tell. It is a hot day today. And yeah, my partner keeps all of his clothes in this room's cupboard. I keep all of my stuff in the master. It's really nice to have our own wardrobes. Yeah, I think it's just really great for us both to have our own space in this house. So him having this room as like his little gaming setup makes a huge difference. It's really nice for him to have his own space. And yeah, just having 3 bedrooms has worked so well for us. But yeah, as you can see, blinds. So these blinds are new. Got them installed and took down the old pencil blinds. They're just roller blinds, as you can see. Oh, and yeah, got to mention, replaced all the doors in the house with these little magnetic doorstop things. I think they look so cool. Anyways, yeah, that's that room. On to the next room, which is my office. So as you can see, the floors in here are the same as downstairs. I just wanted it to feel more like an office, and to be honest, just so my rolly chair could roll around. But yeah, as you can see, it fits my huge standing desk over here, and it also fits this couch as well. Sometimes I have the couch over here when I feel like rearranging, but right now the portable AC is there because it's summer and it's hot. I also have my little art easel over here, little art corner, which is really nice to have. So yeah, heaps of space in here to be my office. Yeah, overall, I really love this space, and I work from home, so having a dedicated office space that I loved was really important to me. Also, new blinds over there. There is a roller blind behind these, but to be honest, I just really liked the look of these sheer curtains, so I put them in here. And this side of the house gets the morning sun, which I absolutely love. It wakes me up in the morning. It's awesome. But these sheer curtains just help to stop that direct sunlight a bit, just so I can see my screens. And then just turning around this way, next to the easel, there are another set of built-in wardrobes here. So all the bedrooms have built-in wardrobes, and yeah, there's just some more art supplies and things like that in there. Really good for storage, which, as you can see, this place has heaps of storage. So now onto the master. So this room has AC, which is awesome for those hot summer nights. And have a look at these awesome full-length mirrored cupboards. I love mirrored wardrobes. I reckon it makes the space look so much bigger and just make the space feel a bit more luxurious, I guess you'd say. This is a king size bed, and that fits perfectly in here, along with the 2 bedside tables. And we even fit Leah over here in the corner. That's her little sleep spot. And yeah, I just think it's great when you have other rooms in the house that you can use as like your office and stuff. So the bedroom is for sleeping and sleeping only, especially compared to like my share house days where everything I had and did was all in one room. And then I'll take you over here. Balcony. We have a balcony off the master bedroom here. It's pretty good size. You can do your Romeo and Juliet from here. Just the whole house is so well lit. I absolutely love it. I love when homes have just heaps and heaps of natural light. Yeah, how cool is that? Honestly, haven't used it much, but you know, it's just nice having there. Then over here, we have the ensuite. And how gorgeous is this? So I actually got this one completely retiled, as you can probably tell. And while the tiles were off, we doubled up on the waterproofing. The waterproofing there was already in great shape, but just while they were off, made it a little bit extra waterproof by chucking some more on. And then brand new toilet. Absolutely love it. Flush to wall. And then here we got the brand new vanity and sink. So got all that installed along with all of the fixtures, obviously. So shower rail, shower head and everything. As you can see, it's all obviously brushed gold, which I absolutely love. But to be honest, in the future, if I had to do it again, I'd probably get everything in black just to match the rest of the house. I think it's a bit easier to find black fixtures than gold, or than brushed gold at least. Let me tell you, I absolutely love the shower head. I've had a couple showers in here and it is awesome. And part of the reason it's probably so good is that the water pressure in this whole house is awesome. I reckon having a high pressure shower makes such a big difference. And then also, I installed these new blinds. As you can see, they, you know, open and close like that. Nice and simple. I didn't really want roller blinds just because it gets a bit humid in here. And these are actually plastic, so they're less prone to mold and all that sort of stuff. They're meant for wet rooms. Quickly back over here, you'll notice there is no shower door at the moment. Now there is one getting installed. I have it booked in, but they just couldn't get it all booked in time before we left. And so it's gonna have to get booked in when the tenant moves in, so hopefully there's no issues there, fingers crossed. But yeah, essentially it's just going to be a glass screen door, nice and simple with just gold trim to match all the other fixtures in the bathroom. So back out into the landing here, we have this little linen cupboard, which I'm not quite sure, it's a bit messy in there, let's keep it closed. I'm not quite sure how that fits behind the ensuite, but it does. So once again, heaps of storage in this place. And then finally, last room in the house is this main bathroom. So as you can see, it's one of the only places in the house that hasn't been renovated or updated, whatever you want to call it. Plan was essentially to do something here, but I ran out of time and money, to be honest. But yeah, the plan is one day to get this whole room done as well. But I will say that everything in here is functional. It all works fine. It's really just for aesthetics. But yeah, my partner and I actually use this bathroom more than the other one, partially because there's no shower door in it at the moment, but also just because it's more spacious. Also, side note, I absolutely love having a bath. I've spent so many afternoons just sitting in there marinating. But I will say the one thing I have done in here is change these blinds and obviously paint the window frame. So yeah, just the same as what I did in the other bathroom. Just some nice blinds that are, you know, designed for bathrooms. So I do actually have a new toilet for this bathroom in storage, along with all the other fixtures, the same as the other bathroom. And I could have got it all installed, but I ended up just deciding to keep it in storage until I actually do get this whole bathroom redone, retiled. Just because I think it'd be easier to install it all then, rather than installing it now, taking it out again and then reinstalling it, if that's even possible. So yeah, leaving it like this for now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you all for coming along to see how all my hard work has come to fruition. I'm really, really proud of it all, and I'm super happy with how it all turned out. I am sad to be leaving it after making it just how I wanted it to be, but I'm also keen for the next chapter, as I said earlier, and honestly to just not have to think about renos constantly, because to be honest, it was a little bit draining at times, but in the end it was so, so worth it. If any of you have any questions or want me to talk about how I bought the place or how I did anything in particular, let me know in the comments and I will try and make a video on it soon. But yeah, I'll be leaving this place the day after tomorrow. So as you can see, there is a lot to do in terms of packing up. So yeah, well and truly on to the next challenge. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. This is it. Last morning in the house. Very, very sad. I just opened all the curtains for the last time. Used to be my morning routine. Leah's having her morning poo out there. As you can see, there's bags and stuff everywhere. I've put everything in my car that I didn't want to overheat overnight. So yeah, just gotta put a couple bags in, my medicines, my plants, and then the movers are coming in about half an hour to get rid of everything. So, say goodbye to the place. Now, I think it's time to have my morning coffee and have a little bit of a cry. All done, about to leave. All the rooms are empty, all downstairs empty. Say goodbye? Alright. I'm gonna inspect all the rooms. Say goodbye to it all. Oh, sad. No bed in here. I'm just saying goodbye to all the rooms. It's so spacious. I kind of wish I could just like redecorate it all now, like fresh slate. Last time sitting in your favourite spot, hey? That is it. It's empty now. Bye house, bye yard. We will miss you. You will be missed. See you maybe in the future. Who knows? Let's go. And that's it. Car's all packed up. Leah's over there in Kai's car. Got a bunch of other stuff in the back of the Jeep. And yeah, really sad, but let's go drop off the keys and head to my parents' house, where I'll be staying for a little bit. Bye! In a moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold.